right now, we're here to support Dan Pitt, our headliner, and then we'll support loads, other local musicians. Dan Pitt is an acoustic guitar player and a singer-songwriter from the Hudson Valley in New York. His original song styles include traditional rock and roll, indie folk, outlaw country, psychedelic pop, bluegrass, and blues. His lyrics are at times whimsical, at times heartfelt, often ironic, and always thoughtful. Dan uses a loop pedal, as you can see, to create colorful rhythms and soaring solos, and he brought all of this for you folks to use, which is much nicer than our normal system, so you should take advantage of that. He has been active in local music scenes for over 30 years, performing in bands, and as a solo artist, please give it up for Dan Pitt. Yeah.
She sighs and weeps and sings. She closes her eyes. Appreciate it. I've been writing songs for 39 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I started writing songs when I was 12, and I've been writing, recording, and playing them for whoever will listen, and even for those who don't want to listen. And I will say, I've never written a political song in my whole life until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it just was, sometimes when you write a song, you sit down, you want to write something, you want to do it. But other times it just kind of comes to you and you just run and scribble it down. And this one's one of those. There was just no denying it. And although I try not to get political with my music, I couldn't help this one. And so I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be the first time I ever play it in front of anybody. I think I know the words. I call it a protest song for a new America. Country lost its innocence in 1963 when dark and evil forces killed John Kennedy. And while we've had our ups and downs since that fateful day, old glory doesn't seem to wave in quite the same old way. And I was born in the 70s in a nice suburban town. lighter stuff, which is what I'm going to do now. I'll do one more, and then we'll get this party started. Speaking of writing songs when I was 12 years old, I wrote a song about how I ended up here right now. Yeah, right here at the Esopus Library. There's the story how I ended up here. And there's two references you should know to really appreciate the song. And you probably know them. So I call this song This Machine Right Here. And this is the machine. And I'm sure a number of you know who first started calling their guitar the machine.
Woody Guthrie.
Woody Guthrie, absolutely. He used to write on his guitar, "This machine kills fascists." And I will say, he did that in the 40s. And then in the 60s, there were some folk singers like who changed it to like, "This machine loves and conquered." No, 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 and no. Woody had it right. All right, so this machine right here. And then the second thing that you should know is that the greatest heavy metal guitar riff ever written was by
Randy Rhoads.
Yes, and that's your song, Randy Rhoads. And when you hear the riff, you'll know it. Well, I went to college and I got a degree in English literature and psychology. I moved out west to make a change and I got me a job making minimum wage. I made some friends and I liked a lot. We drank cold beer and smoked great pot. We'd stay up all night making up songs, laughing, singing, carrying on. It was me and Chris Baker, Craig, and our friend Tommy Cockenball. Seriously, that was his name. And this machine right here done save a wretched life. This machine right here done save a wretched life. This machine right here done save a wretched life. It might save yours, it surely done save mine. It might save yours, it surely done save mine. Before I knew it, I was a man traveling all across this beautiful land. I sang in the cold, I sang in the heat. I sang for every person that I done meet. It didn't take long to find a theme that all of us here have got big dreams. Life is hard, rarely fair, and when it feels too much to bear, it's best just to sing a song. And one by one, friends started to leave. More and more I came to believe that this here life's the greatest gift. One should never make light of it. They say do what you love and love what you do. I can't play guitar and sing it too. Life is come and life is gone. I can say I never chose wrong. I still love what I do. Oh, this machine right here done save a wretched life. This machine right here done save a wretched life. Thank you. This machine right here done save a wretched life. It might save yours, it surely done save mine. It might save yours, it surely done save mine. That sounds good.
sure?